So this week begins the 100 days of remembrance, which the President Paul Kagame lit the torch flame to begin yesterday. So activities are going on in people's different homes and then organizations just to commemorate this. Some people are organizing peace walks. Some are visiting the memorial sites all over the country and then laying wreath in honor of people who have passed. And in the next 1 week, the government there isn't supposed to be mass gatherings of people, no music, no celebration, and flags are going to fly for half mast, and people will just commemorate in any capacity that they can. But it continues for the next 100 days, and the government is commencing it with the first 7 days of quietness, peace, and solemnness.
Senanu, how is the country raising awareness about genocide prevention? Is it a door-to-door conversations? Is it community meetings, or some of this has gone as far as, school, where children are taught what happened and how to prevent genocide?
So yeah, basically that's that. So what they've done is basically build a curriculum that has been initiated into this educational system at every stage. So teachers are trained to be able to be good role models and then be able to practice peace. Because the challenge that, according to Aegis Trust, they faced the most was having perpetrators' kids and then victims' kids be in the same classroom, be in the same community. But the best way they've done this is having people who openly come and say, I had the opportunity to kill someone, but I didn't. I was a moderate Tutsi. And then that person becomes a role model. They have people who were like, I was misinformed and I did this and I'm sorry. So we have perpetrators coming back into the communities and then helping build structures in the community, helping give back to the community. And all of this is helping foster the peace and unity. And then one of the methods that they use, which is a traditional system called gachacha, they basically use it in such a way that there's an open grass. Gachacha literally means grass, which is an open grass system where victims and perpetrators sit together in a community and they have conversations about this. They forgive each other openly and then they move forward towards it. So that has been one of the ways they've been healing and also raising awareness about what happened when victims acknowledge what they did, actors acknowledge what they did, and then victims are able to forgive them.
Senanu, and what's President Paul Kagame's message to the people of Rwanda in terms of trying to reconcile, especially two communities, the Hutus and the Tutsi, after what happened in 1994?
All right, so for the record, since the events of 1994, there's no tribal differentiation in Rwanda anymore. So there's no more Tutsis and Hutsis. So they are just one Rwanda moving together. So the differentiation doesn't exist anymore. It's Rwandans uniting together. So what they are doing now is basically, as a community, his message is basically thank you to the survivors, because it's been a hard journey for them to basically learn to reconcile and then forgive. His message has just been, we have each other, we have to learn to survive, and we have to make sure this doesn't repeat. One thing that the president actually highlighted, which he said, was that in his lifetime, he's seen genocides happen in Rwanda over a period. It happened in the 60s, in the 70s, and then 1994 was one of the biggest. So he, in the 30-year cycle that he's seen a repeat of it, he's hoping that it doesn't happen again and they're able to build a society that the next future would be able to live on this without genocide. So the whole goal right now is for the survivors to be good examples to the younger generation.